Hey guys, welcome to Ellen Deep Entertainment. If you are new to this channel, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so that you become a member of this family. And to those that has been with me since the start, thank you so much for your love and support. It's easy, truly appreciated. Okay, before I go any further, please do watch this next video clip by Unathi explaining her ordeal that happened during her live show. And obviously it was on radio.
Yesterday I was violated during my show by a man who's asked me out, and I've told him I don't want to go out with him. A man who I've told I don't like video calls from men if I'm not dating them, but insists on doing it anyway. So unfortunately for me, I got a new phone, and I haven't synchronized my contacts yet. So yesterday I got a video call. And I panicked because I didn't know what the number was, and maybe it's a family member, maybe it was my child. I panicked and I answered the video call. This was 9 minutes past 2, so I'm on air, and he knows I'm on air. He was in the bath. Then out of shock, I say, "Why are you video calling me? Because you know I don't like video calls, and I've told you this. We're not dating." He then proceeds on the video to present his genitalia, literally like that, to my face. I dropped the phone. My colleague who was with me at the time panicked, asked me what's going on, and I explained. And then he says to me, "Why did you drop the phone? I was just showing you my neck." I tried to downplay it, and my colleague was trying to, I guess, console me. And I laughed it off, and I, made a joke about it. But the entire day it affected me. The same gentleman sent me a message last night. "Good night, beautiful." I didn't respond. I thought, by tomorrow I would have calmed down. But I can't unsee. I can't unsee. Right? So I woke up this morning and I decided to be honest with him. Because I think sometimes because we know the people in our lives who are violating us, and we're like, does he really know that he's violating me? We try and protect them. But sometimes we should speak out. So this morning I told him that he traumatized me and he violated me. And then he said he wants to apologize and make it up to me by taking me out for coffee. And then that made me think, does he really understand what he did to me? And what that means? And how could I want to sit opposite you where I cannot unsee your private parts that I didn't ask to see? So we want to start that. Hashtag it's rapey. So that maybe we all understand what traumatizes us, how we feel violated. For example, if you're asking me out for months and years, and I keep saying no and turning you down, and we somehow find each other and we're all having drinks, you trying to get me drunk to loosen me up so that you can have your way with me, that's rapey. So many things. That's rapey.
So just in case you are wondering what does the word rapey means, well, I went ahead and googled it, and that is the meaning there with the picture right there. So you can go ahead and read it. Now, as a woman, we put up with so many things, like some people, especially men, they don't understand what like some things they trigger. Honestly, they do trigger. They make you scared in a way that you don't end up talking because you know the people. And what puzzles me is that some of these people, they have daughters, sisters, and aunties and cousins and whatnot. So like they don't understand Guti, like they don't think Guti, like what if the next person does this thing to my daughter, to my sister, or whoever, a female family member? They fail to think ukuthi, like how will they feel themselves if they are to hear ukuthi, such things are happening to their family members or friend or whatnot. And especially in South Africa, we are dealing with so much as women, and women are being killed every fourth hour of the day. Just a recent gruesome one is a woman that was killed. She was 8 months pregnant, and then she was hung on a tree after being stabbed. And there's many more others, and may their soul rest in peace, like Unaledi, Uinene, And the list goes on and on and on. And there are some that don't even make it to the social media platform or to the screens, you know. It's just really so terrifying that Uguti, you'll be scared walking in town and just wonder, Uguti, am I gonna reach home? Every time you come into a corner place where there is a man that you have seen, Uguti, there's a man that walked or is coming towards you, but then you just have to walk in that direction because you got no other choice. And every time a car stops next to you, you just wonder, Uguti, are they gonna kidnap me or what not? If you have a young daughter, you always wonder, if you are at work, Uguti, am I gonna find my daughter back home whenever I reach coming from work? From school, are they gonna make it back home? You're just always having that constant fear, Oguti, like, when is my time next? When am I the next victim? And it's really not fair. Honestly, it's just not fair, because honestly, the government also himself is not doing themselves. I mean, they are not doing anything about the situation. They are always talking. They are always talking, and talking doesn't help. Honestly, if ever the perpetrators knew, Guti, like, every time I rape somebody, a woman, a child, or whatnot, I am gonna be having my genitalias cut off. I know some people might say, Guti, that might not work, but I am sure that, Guti, the number of rape cases, it will decrease tremendously. And some might say, Guti, they will rape and then kill the woman. Already, as women, we are dying in numbers. Honestly, something has to give. Your manhood should be cut off if ever, like, you are raping, because it's clear, Guti, like, you don't know how to use it. You don't know the purpose of having it. Just think it is meant to go into every woman, force itself into every woman without them acknowledging it or agreeing to it. Lastly, every person who kills should deserve a death penalty themselves, because they don't know the value of life. So why should they be allowed in the society, or why should they be allowed in jail so that they can keep on abusing the state's money? And it's not just the state's money, it's the taxpayers' money. They are forced to feed a person who does not value impilo yomunye umuntu. So why should they be alive? If there is concrete evidence to the person has murdered so and so, then they should just, no question asked, they should just be killed on the spot, honestly. Genital mutilation should be a sentence for rapists, and the death penalty should be sentence for murderers. To me, it always feels like, Huguti, the Constitution always protects the perpetrator, and the victim is the one that is left out in the cold. Because always the justification of not bringing back the death penalty is to say, no, we need to protect a life of the murderer. Honestly, that is what they are basically saying. So, of which the person that is killed or is the victim basically did not have any right to life, because to me, that is what they are saying. That is what the Constitution is saying. Ukuthi, the person who is the victim, who is now dead, they did not have the right to life. The perpetrator is the one with the right to life. They got the right to take life, and also they got the right to be alive, more than the person who is killed or abused or raped. This thing of a woman being abused and killed, and young children, infants, is yabantwana bana 3 months old, 3 years old, newborns, bayafa, they are raped. Like, I don't understand. I don't understand where did we go wrong as abantu abamnyama, as humans, not just abantu abamnyama, as humans, because I'm sure this thing doesn't only happen to black people. Obviously, it is majority of black people, but it is all around the world that you find ukuthi the woman's life is so unvaluable to humans, to male humans. It is so cheap and so unvaluable. It comes at no rate at all. And it's just not fair. So, if ever you got anything to add, please go ahead and add down below, and hit that subscribe button if you have not done yet. So, and as from me, I'm gonna see you on my next upload. Ciao.